Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's on Fire here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to run post out of gun a slot offset, as well as my mini scheme for this formation. Now, as far as our personnel subs, what I recommend is just having, obviously, your good receivers and some fast, quick tight ends. You want to have some good tight ends. You don't want slow guys that aren't going to be able to get open. Also, you want a decent run block because there's a couple good run plays out of this. And a great pass catching running back. James White is the perfect guy to fit this role. Great pass catching, and he has some speed and can get it done in the run game. So I'm on the right hash right now. I'm just going to come out in this post play like this. You don't want to run it to the short side. You just want to run this to the wide side so that corner route can develop a little bit better. Now I'm going to be showing you guys against a couple of different defenses. I've preset my audibles here. I've got the cover 4, over Storm Brave, Tampa 2, and cover 3. Probably some of the only defenses you'll be going up against. So I'm just going to start out in this cover 4. Now my cover 4 setup is very easy. You guys can see, just going to run it stock, hike the ball. And you guys, as you might have noticed on the flats right there, that linebacker ends up looking like he's about to go cover our flat route with Watson, but he ends up heading back to this angle route assignment with his 3 rec zones. You guys see again there, he flips out. We have Benjamin Watson wide open. Now Brady has some weird pass leading thing where whenever I pass lead up, it's like super far up the field. So you can just pass lead to the left, and I have tons of yards in the flats, almost a gain of about 8 yards right there before I even get touched. So again, just very simple, running it stock. Can do whatever you want. That time the pass lead up can allow me to get a little bit more yards, but it is definitely more risky with the opportunity to overthrow a pass. So again, you guys see, just simple read, simple way to beat cover 4. You throw that enough, it's going to get him out of it. And if he's using, you can also hit this angle route. So just throw it and something like that. If he's using one of those guys, then, you know, obviously you can get open. So anyways, that's going to take us to our next setup. It's going to be against this cover, or this Overstorm Brave. Now, going into the Overstorm Brave, you got to be looking for the man beating routes, obviously. If they're sending heat, I know this flat route's not going to kill any sort of man coverage, so I'm just going to keep this angle in these 2 corners. He's only going to be blitzing 6, so we just have a 6-man protection. You guys see, what you're going to want to look at is this A tight end route, because I like that corner route a little bit better than the one that our slot receiver is in with Josh Gordon right there. For some reason, I have more success with the break, so I'll show you guys against with Josh Gordon here. See how this corner out gets open a little bit, but I just have a lot more success throwing it to my tight end. Now if you have a terrible tight end right here, your tight end 2 is bad, he just can't get open against anybody. You're obviously just going to look for that corner out, and this angle route is going to get wide open as well. Now I was against the cover 4 there, so that's my bad on that, but you guys pretty much get the gist of going up against this. Very just simple 3 routes. You guys see RB is wide open, and I get tons of yards in the middle of the field right there with James White. So just very simple, 2 corners in an angle route. It'll kill anybody. You can't be on 3 sides of the field using. So that's pretty much it for the man coverage setup. Now obviously if you have the hot route master, you're going to put him in the slot. In this corner route that I can put Josh Gordon on, is going to destroy the man coverage. It's a super fast breaking route, and that's definitely the one you want to put him on. But anyway, it's going to take us to our setup against Tampa 2. Now you can run it stock. I'll show you guys right here. Just make a high-low read, dump it down to the flats. Again, similar to our cover 4, but you have a little bit of less space there. Again, you can go ahead and look for our angle route here right off the bat. Tom Brady misses the pass, but it's fine. You guys see that he was open there. So again, just run it stock here, looking, and RB is wide open. I can just simply hit him in the middle of the field, but that's not really the setup that I like to go to. If I'm playing in cover 2, you know for sure that I'm going down the field, and I'm looking for a big play out of this to take the opportunity, take advantage of his cover 2 defense. So what I like to run is something pretty simple now. Something that I'm just going to do is put RB on a wheel, and then I'm just going to go ahead and motion Josh Gordon over, just like this. Now, you can hike him about right there, and we're going to try to roll out here to the left. You guys see B gets wide open in the middle of the field. It's just simply make that safety miss, or you can get out of bounds for the possession catch if it is too tight of a throw. But you guys saw, it looked like that cloud flat was going to go ahead and play that post route with Josh Gordon, but at the last second he had to fall down on this flat assignment with Benjamin Watson, which is why it's really important to keep that flat route. Otherwise, should be able to just simply cover Josh Gordon regularly. The reason that I like RB on a wheel is because we have those two routes sort of going in the similar direction. Although RB stops, it's just not really, there's no point really for RB to be on that route, because if your opponent sees him on that route, he might also see Josh Gordon on that post and can user it. So I just like RB on the wheel a little bit more. Oh, shoot, him in the wrong defense. But again, here, just come out in it, step up in the pocket a little bit. Nice pocket presence right there. You guys saw X was wide open as well, but that's just because I didn't put that linebacker in the middle third, so that was my bad. But that's pretty much it for my cover 2 setup. Just going to go ahead and come out in this cover 3 as our last defense to go up against. Pretty simple. You can just come out in it regularly. B is going to get wide open on the corner. Pass lead, that's the left, and he is wide open for the possession catch. Again, just reading this high-low pass combo, keeping the angle route in case he's not using it. And I see corners not open. I can just dump it down to Watson in the flats and pick up some easy yards. If you're running the scheme, you are definitely going to take the flats every single time they are open. You're not really going to worry about anything else. If nothing's open, you don't want to force the ball. But you guys see, able to throw it over his head right there for the easy first down and more with Josh Gordon there. It is a little bit of a risky throw, but you just get practice at knowing if it's going to be open, knowing what defense he's in. So that's pretty much it for my cover 3. So going to go ahead and come out in our other plays right here of our mini scheme. Just a pretty simple mini scheme, not too many plays that I'm going to be going over. I'm just going over the inside zone, PA post shot, and the China double in. Now I'm also, the 0-1 trap is also good, but I'm just going to go, you obviously have the bubble screen, which would be nice as well. So I'll just come out in the 0-1 trap, show you guys a couple of times, and just go against our nickel or just random defenses, random zone coverage. So as far as our 0-1 trap is, pretty much just going to run it like this, read the hole, depending on if you have the inside open or the outside. You guys see I actually got a little bit loose there with James White, which was pretty helpful. Now again, for some reason they're in this weird defense, but the 0-1 trap, it's a little bit of a slower handoff, so if he's able to shoot the gap, it could be pretty bad for you. But a situation like this where the middle of the field seems a little bit open, this is probably the run you want to go to rather than the inside zone where they have a chance to shoot that middle gap. Here we have like the box stacked a little bit. It might not work. You guys see block shed there prevents it, and they probably had a couple other guys free on that. So 0-1 trap's not really going to work here. If he's in a dollar though, spread out, stop some of your other plays, then this is the run that I like to go to. Just come out in every time so you have your audibles. You pretty much have 5 audibles if you're just coming out in this, but again, we have our inside zone. Inside zone, obviously a stock play out of this formation. A stable play, I mean. Inside zones are great. Whenever you find a formation with a great inside zone, it can be pretty simple to find a scheme around it, but the inside zone is very important in case he is just blocking your offense up. You just need to go some play, get some sort of yards. It could be a great first down play. You pick up 5 yards, set yourself up for 2nd and 3rd short. You guys see, not getting too good of blocks, but I'm still able to make do out of it. So just very simple handoff. Don't really like motioning. If I am motioning, I'm just going to motion Josh Gordon into the slot. You guys see Benjamin Watson gets his life shed away right there, which is kind of unfortunate. But here we get a spread out formation. Somehow Patriots offensive line is just terrible at run blocking there, but you guys can see where the hole would have developed right there. Simple run play. You get a super good running back, pick up a couple offensive linemen, you'll be set to run out of this play. So that's pretty much it for that. Next play I want to go over is this China double in. So I'm going to come out in a cover 2 here. And setup's pretty simple to my double in sale setup. If you've seen my Trips Tight End ebook, if not, go check it out. Anyways, this is pretty much the setup I'm going to run. Just very stock. Just put X on an in route. And you guys see Y. It sometimes gets open on that. Now, for some reason, that guy played a little bit further back than I would have liked. And this, something to be noted is that this route is a little bit different than the one in trips tight end, but is still completely fine. You guys can see X wide open. Just take that. You obviously have our high-low read in the middle of the field. So again, here, just come out in it. Here we get a sort of man coverage look. It almost seems like. Nope, but here we get a perfect opportunity to show you guys Benjamin Watson wide open on the corner. So that's why I like these good quick tight ends, because you don't want them to be running the route for 20 seconds and you just get shedded. So again, here, pretty simple setup. I'm gonna look to the right side here. Oh, that was a terrible read. He actually jumped that super quickly. Kind of surprised by that, but that was just a slower corner. Those aren't good to low ball, so that was definitely my fault on that pass. Usually I'm looking to the left side, this little read between the in and corner route. If he gives you the streak, obviously take it, but that's pretty much it for the China double in. Anyway, we get into probably one of the more unique plays out of this playbook. It's just going to be this PA post shot. Now, the setup I like to run is just going to be fading B, put X on a slant, and then I'm just going to put Y on a flat route. So we have a high-low on that left side, and we also have the slant coming over to the right side as well. Obviously, with our clear-out route, you see nobody's in the flats. I'm just going to dump it down to Benjamin Watson. You're not going to try to force that crosser route. Just take what the defense gives you. That's one of the best things you can do in Madden. You never want to force the football into a situation that you're going to get picked or put yourself at risk for like a tipped interception. Here, that looks like a match coverage, so he actually got picked up. That route's not going to kill man coverage, which is unfortunate. It's a very slow crosser route. Sort of stops developing and turns into what looks like an in route. But again, here's my setup. Hike the ball. You can take away the play action if you don't like it. I see man coverage. I'm just going to hit Edelman wide open with that slant route. It looks like a little bit of match coverage as well there. So just going to show you guys one last time here before I conclude the video. X on a slant, B on a streak, Y on a flat, and just hike the ball. You can block your running back if you want, obviously. Oh, dang it, I got him wide open there, but we end up getting sacked. So like I said, slow developing route, you want those fast tight ends. Anyway, that's going to go ahead and do it for the video today. Please make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel for some more Madden 20 content. Don't forget to go check out some of my other videos. Got some full ebooks on the channel, as well as one play touchdown, formation schemes, and mini schemes. So peace, I'm out of here.